So I recruited Jordan and Justin to do what Linus claims the goal was almost a decade ago. Make a PC that keeps your pizza warm while you game. Do I have to read this?
You want back on the video team, you gotta read the line.
Warm, like the feeling you'll get from our sponsor.
Attaboy.
And then when we're idling, the whole thing could close up so that we retain as much heat as possible in our pizza warming enclosure. So that way it would work at idle or under full load.
In theory.
But that's a project for another day.
Yeah.
And another word from our sponsor. Is there anything to be excited about?
Well, yes. In spite of his advancing age, LeBron is actually dunking better than ever.
No, I mean about the RTX 5070.
Sorry. Despite Nvidia's advancing profits, dunking on them is better than ever.
All right then, let's get to it. After this layup to our sponsor. If you can wait about 24 hours, AMD is launching a price competitor to this thing that has 33% more VRAM and on paper, much better performance. Of course, it's AMD we're talking about here, so
I'll believe it when I see it.
just like I'll believe this Segue to our sponsor. They also come with caveats like performance and productivity and power consumption. With that said, if they can stay in stock, I think we're gonna be able to look past those little details toward a brighter future for gamers and a bright segue to our sponsor. But as per usual, for you, the consumer, there is no single right answer, just what's right for you. So whether you wanna go with these new cards or pay extra for Team Green or go for a console, all the power to you. And all the power to our sponsor! And these announcements range from quite compelling to industry changing. But how much Apple tax are you willing to pay for these shiny new toys? No, really, I'm genuinely wondering, so I know how much I should be charging our sponsor. This has led to some speculation that the new MacBook Air might be made in Malaysia or in Vietnam to avoid tariffs on Chinese-made goods, but we won't know for sure until we have them in hand for our short circuit unboxing video. So maybe act fast if you're looking for a new laptop, or if you're looking for a new Segue to our sponsor. Should you? Right, sorry, I've got an open mind and an open wallet. We spent $1,000 for a custom gaming PC, and let me tell you, I did not expect this kind of experience from Walmart. Just like you weren't expecting. Boom! The Segue to our sponsor. 4 of them were out of stock, and then when our order arrived, we had to send back our GPU due to water damage to the box. So let us know, what's your favorite place to buy PC parts? Is it Walmart? You know what's not Walmart? Our sponsor. So I hit buy it now on an obvious fake listing and, well, it didn't happen exactly like we just showed, but we did learn a ton about how scammers are operating on these platforms and how they could still get your money and leave you empty-handed.
But it's totally avoidable with our sponsor Java. Got 4? I'm not Linus.
And I'm a huge advocate for buying secondhand hardware to save money and selling it so that somebody can be using it. Just take your time, find a good deal. Not a too good of a deal. And when you're done, take some time to check out our sponsor. These could save me and you a lot of money. But as we discovered, you can't just go around buying any cheap mouse. While they might look the same, sometimes beauty is only skin deep. Unlike our beautiful sponsor. And stable, if not amazing latency, even if pandas aren't as cool as sharks. Oh my God, did we just say that? Them's fighting words. I didn't read the conclusion before because I wanted to, try to feel the differences, but good Lord, you've started a war. Just don't let any innocents be caught in the crossfire. Like our sponsor. So then, having seen all that, is it time for me to rip out my bamboo? Not yet, but when the time comes, wow, are there ever some inspiring setups to take things to the next level. Just like I'm gonna go to the next level with labs testing. And when I say gauntlet, I mean it, because our power supply testing process has resulted in a staggering 23% failure rate, really separating the good from the, well, bright at least. Speaking of failure, I just failed to do a segue to our sponsor. It's also incredibly valuable to LTT's ability to do build videos that feature power supplies that we can truly stand behind. Also, if you don't like the AI voice, you're not alone. but you can just read the articles at lttlabs.com. You'll even find some extra data there. You might even find this segue to our sponsor.
Oh my God, David,
Is that Half-Life 2 RTX?
it's here! Yeah!
What's the big deal? I don't get it.
It's only one of the best games ever made, and now it looks incredible.
So sit down and get educated about our sponsor.
Shout out to the community for making all of this happen. Yeah, NVIDIA has created a super cool tool, but if it wasn't for the modding teams actually using it, we wouldn't get cool experiences like we're playing today. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for older games, and I can't wait to tell you about our sponsor.
We also picked up the second and third most popular laptops on Amazon. Can we trust the wisdom of the crowd? Or should they have watched a bit more LTT before hitting buy now? What you definitely should buy now is whatever comes after this segue to our sponsor. I would absolutely skip over the Lenovo and get something with at least a Core i3 or a Ryzen 3 processor. I know it's going to cost a bit more money, but please, please, if possible, don't get one of these Celeron chips. And if possible, please check out our sponsor. Linus Electrical Engineering Tips is here to fix it for you. All I need is a couple of these RC car battery connectors, a sacrificial RTX 5090, and a message from our sponsor. As for what to do if you already bought a Founders Edition, that I don't know, but I suspect that NVIDIA is going to have to do something about this, given the potential for a user safety problem. Maybe they recommend people do this? Probably not. But you know what they might recommend is this segue to our sponsor. And Flying Scarlet Drake. The only question is, does Red Dragon still just focus on stuff you'd buy for your little brother? Or have they leveled up to manufacturing gear you'd want to buy for yourself? Just like I've leveled up this segue to our sponsor. What appears to be a moderately successful car detailing product line. What, do they just have you like breathe fire and burn away the dirt? Do they also make descalers for your coffee pot? I'm just winging it at this
That's
point.
what happens when he goes too long without telling anyone about our sponsor.
This dude is a total dork. Like in a good way though.
This is his toys.
This is his outside. You don't touch grass, you touch cables.
Seems like you're doing good work.
He's doing interesting stuff.
And I'm doing an interesting segue to our sponsor. There's definitely some servers.
Oh my god, this is me. This is what I'm not this bad, but I'm close to this bad. There is stuff actually running in here. Oh god.
You know what I think can help you with this though? Our sponsor.